Brighton 0, Aston Villa 2. Absolutely buzzing. Up the Villa. Hello and welcome to Up the Villa podcast. If you're new to our channel, subscribe, drop this video a like and get involved in the comment section down below on your thoughts against our 2-0 win at Brighton. So absolutely buzzing, but the funniest thing that I've seen all day is Huddersfield Town tweeting 3 points coming home by order of Huddersfield Town. Comfortable win on the road against the Leaky Blinders. Oh my days, what banter, what banter. I've absolutely been terrored. I think it's so funny. But moving on to Aston Villa. So shout out to Tim Orabunam. He's got his first senior appearance against Brighton, which was brilliant. Ollie Watkins, 20 Premier League goals, so I'm chuffed for him as well. I feared the worst when it was a 3:30 kick-off because I just thought, oh, here we go. It's not great preparation, but I thought all in all, top quality win today. We wanted some changes. We wanted to see us go back to what we were like before this sort of 2-week break, and I thought we were brilliant today on the road, coming up against a real difficult Brighton side. They've had a really good season. Yes, their form's a little bit indifferent, but you know, it's a real tough place to go. They play some really nice football, and they were looking for a reaction coming off the back of their 2 losses and their 3-0 loss against Burnley at home. So it was always going to be a difficult game, but I thought we stepped up today. We took the initiative and we imposed ourselves on the game. Out of possession, we were outstanding. I thought, and Gerrard said the same as well, I thought the shape of the team was a lot better. He tweaked the system slightly as well. We've been playing with 2 number 10s, but we mixed it up today. We played with 2 number 9s and 1 number 10, which I thought was a really good change. I think we've spoke on this podcast about the shape of the team no end in the last couple of weeks, and you know, we've been sort of not picking it apart, but seeing where the weakness was. But today he addressed everything that we wanted to see happen today. The fullbacks were deeper. It was a lot more compact. We were a lot more solid. The gaps with our formation were a lot better. Everybody was more close-knit. When we were out of possession, we saw that sort of 3 midfield, and it was just so much better that you could see the shape of the team today, and it was just a lot better, and it looked like they've been working on it. And it just filled me with more confidence. I thought the spine of the team had a really good game today. Tyrone Mings was brilliant. John McGinn was absolutely class, and I thought Watkins was brilliant as well, and I thought Ings was good up top as well, just leading that line. I thought the spine was brilliant. The shape of the team was really good, and it was just really pleasing that we could, you know, just go back and address where we've been going wrong and put in a really good performance. And it is a really good away win. The smile is back on my face. I thought for our first goal, it was really well worked. Luke Dean on the left-hand side, the ball came in, it fell to Matty Cash on the right-hand side. We spoke about, me and Justin did anyway, if I was watching Liverpool and how far forward Trent gets. And I thought for Cash to pick up that ball, to chest it, to hit on that half volley was just class. It was just a class finish. And I think Cash has had his critics recently about his delivery, his end product, but today, I mean, world class finish today. It was absolutely quality. For the second goal, the Watkins goal, Tyrone Mings needs massive credit for that ball. It was a brilliant ball, and Watkins took it down, drove forward, and it was a clinical finish. It was a clinical, composed, cold finish, because it was a really good killer finish. And I think what again has been critical of Villa recently is that cutting edge and to be ruthless, and when you get in those positions, finish it and make the opposition pay for the mistakes. And we did that today, and it was a class finish. And you saw from the scenes in front of the Villa fans, you know, he's tapping the badge, what it means to him. You know, I just felt like at that moment it was just an outpour of emotion, and he needed a goal, didn't he? And he's got one, and it was a great finish, and hopefully his confidence can just go through the roof now. Like I say, the team shape was better. McGinn, his passing accuracy 89% today. McGinn was back to the best McGinn you can see. It was really good. I thought the back four had a really good game. And now if I'm looking at the table, we're 3 points off 10th place with a game in hand. We're level with Palace with 2 games in hand as well. So, you know, I think there's plenty of optimism now to be climbing this table. I don't really want to see us looking too far down the table now. It's time to kick on now, and we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago of kicking on. But I think now we've just got to get some confidence now and just go for it and just impose ourselves. And I think it was just great to see that we went back to the drawing board and we've come back today with a real positive performance, and it's just going to do the squad the world good. It was great to see Sanson get on the pitch as well. So it's just a short, sharp, sweet review from me today, but I'm just really happy that we managed to get the win, and it just chills everybody out, doesn't it? You know, it's just a bit of a relaxer. I think the fan base has been a little bit, you know, up and down, and it's difficult, isn't it, when you're sort of struggling and you're looking over your shoulder, and I think we've got a real good squad, and we're building something really good. And Rome wasn't built in a day, and I don't think we're going to be built in a day. But I think today is one of them ones where we can just dust ourselves down and sort of go on to the next one, not get too high, but certainly look up. That's the thing that I want to do. Start looking up this table now and sort of try and close the gap to Southampton. I think if we can beat Southampton, then beat our game in hand, we go above Southampton in 9th. So I think there's plenty to be optimistic about, plenty to work on again. But I thought the shape of the team for me was so much better, and I think moving forward, you know, it's just positive. I think what he was speaking about, Timmy was mentioning that, you know, he sees good attributes in him as a number 6, and it's about just polishing him and refining him and for him to stay humble, you know, and I think that's the great thing about it. And I think Gerrard will give the youth a chance if they meet his sort of little requirements. So yeah, absolutely buzzing with the win. But get involved in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think. My daughter picked this shirt to go on today. It's sort of a little running thing that she likes to do now. She's 3.5 and she knows to do a podcast, and she's like, Daddy, I want to pick the podcast shirt. So I've let her pick this one, so I think she's going to start picking all the shirts now. So she is involved, so up the Georgie with that one. And yeah, just buzzing for it really. It's been tough doing these podcasts the last couple of weeks because, you know, we've had to go into a bit of detail on the system, and it's not been negative, but it's just been, you know, finding the positives where they are, and you know, when it's been difficult after the Newcastle and Watford game, but it's just great that I can come on and talk about an impressive Villa win. But, you know, I love talking about us when we win, so absolutely buzzing for it. So the goals were class as well today, and yeah, up the Villa. We'll be back in the week for probably a little bit more of a roundup, and then we'll be straight on to Southampton as well. So enjoy the weekend. It's nice when we win. Up the Villa.